Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with my co-host James Mason. Today is Black Friday StockCast edition. Good morning, James. How you doing?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Got a surprise for us this morning. I got some live reports available for us out in the Black Friday shopping circuit. I'm getting some updated reports. So if we talk about a couple stocks, we might be able to get an update.
Yes, I definitely want to tune into our official correspondent out there in the streets, and we do have somebody out there though, but not on our behalf. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Man, Dow futures are down 808 points right now. S&P 500 is down 78.5 points. And we apparently have a new Delta variant, which is causing all this. Surprise, surprise.
Well, lucky for us, the market closes at 1 o'clock today.
Yes.
So,
all right. So yeah, apparently a new Delta variant. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm so tired of hearing it. So tired of hearing about COVID and everything. But what's weird is, well, not weird. It's full blown, just BS. Because you can have new, COVID related information come up in the market, and you can have a company release something COVID wise that's positive news, and it won't do crap. But then you just have some random variant pop up, and then you have these stocks that are not even related to this variant. They're not even really creating much anything, and they'll just take off running. It's kind of like they want to bait traders in to holding bags, if I had to say. Which takes us into our first ticker, GOVX.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ticker GOVX. Shares outstanding, we'll just round it up to 6.4 million shares outstanding. So very, very, very low share structure, which I love the share structure, but just looking at the top of their news, I don't really see anything that's coming anytime soon. Now, they do have COVID-related stuff in their pipeline, things like that, and obviously other trials and whatever in their pipeline. But for this thing to have popped off and ran up that much pre-market, when it's not like they're releasing news that, hey, we got a vaccine for this crap, that would make sense. But this is literally just running for the sake of freaking running. So what sucks for a lot of people who have jumped into this pre-market is, as it stands at this moment, they're probably going to get caught holding bags, unless if there's some pump going on in this that I don't know about that's causing this to really move. Now, with 6.4 million shares, it doesn't take much to really make this move. And heck, hold on a second. Let me check the short interest on it. Yeah, I was going to say, well, heck, maybe with that Delta news, the Delta variant news, that maybe, bears were covering, but that's not even really the case. Their last update for shares short for the short interest was just a tad under 200,000 shares. So next to nothing. 200,000 shares would not cause this to happen. So yeah, this one, I think this one's going to fake out a lot of people, unless if I'm not in the know here and there's like some pump going on overall. But
I haven't been able to find any news or anything submission on that. I mean, significant on that. So I'm with you on the overall strategy. Your thoughts on it?
Hold on a second. Yeah, this one right here, like you were talking about pre-market, how you felt like it was going to be a fader, Todd. I have to agree with you. I think it is just going to be a fader. I don't think it's really going to do much of nothing unless if there's just some kind of pump going on somewhere and we haven't caught wind of it and it does what it is going to want to do. We still have, all these bag holders from this strong downtrend, literally from this $6 range on down to this $4 range. And a lot of those people are going to be just wanting to break even or get out. Now, if we would break above this $7.50 range for whatever reason, we'll probably see a quick spike up to about $8.75. We'll start to see some bears trying to set in right there, since that is a known rejection area, strong resistance. But that third time, if we do break above that 875 that third time, that's where it kind of becomes a coin toss. While the bears will be trying to sit heavy right there around 875, that third time coming up to test it and break it, because we got one, we have two, and if I'm not saying that today would be it, but whenever the day comes that we do break above, that 875, this thing potentially could make a nice little push up. I'd say between up to maybe like 13. If we break above 13, up to 18. And it would really just be in relevance to its low outstanding share structure. So while I don't think that's going to be the case today, I really don't. I do feel like in the future that if they drop some news, drop a catalyst somewhere, it would cause that scenario to unfold and actually happen. So that is what I see for ticker GOVX. So Todd, let's talk about our Black Friday correspondent out there in the streets fighting them crowds.
So that's the news. There are no crowds.
I know.
That's the news. I got an early report this morning that parking lots are empty. You can walk through the stores casually, comfortably. They're not fighting over shopping carts. There's no long lines, and I'm not sure what to make of it. I mean, I can speculate some things, but we're just pure speculation. I was kind of thinking this was going to we were going to have a good start to the holiday shopping season, but as of 9 o'clock this morning, that is not the case.
Yeah. I haven't looked up to see if there was like a death toll yet, but if the death toll is 0, then people ain't out there going crazy.
True. I mean,
but I mean, it is, there is some truth in that. I mean, it's unfortunate, but there is truth in that. I was out, I wasn't shopping or anything. I was just, driving around last night and good morning, beautiful. And man, it was just empty. And I started thinking, hi, baby. Thank you. Oh, yes. Hold on. I'll give you, stand by, everybody.
Got to pay your tax.
Yeah, I got to pay my tax. Here you go. Say hi, Uncle Todd.
Hi, Alana.
I'll see you later. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye. Love you. So I was just thinking, I was like, I mean, actually not really. I don't do any of the Black Friday shopping or anything like that. I just can't get into trying to fight people over a $25 video game. It's just not worth it for me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like crowds of people either. So last night I was just thinking, I was like, maybe I'm just not in tune and know what's actually going on with Black Friday. Maybe they have later hours. I don't know. I was just so surprised that there was nobody anywhere. None of the big retail box chains like Target, Walmart, they were closed. They were still closed. It was just a surprise to me. So it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out, since today's the day, or actually this weekend going into Monday is the time of the season or time of the year actually, when all these companies become profitable. So
You say that, and that's true. They literally survive, and then they make all their revenue that they have to for this, like over the next 4 or 5 weeks. And like literally December 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, they're like, oh my gosh, we made our nut, and now we're into profit. And it's just crazy how that works. But that is true. Very, very true.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe everybody's just jumped on the whole online shopping board. I have a hard time believing that because they don't do that throughout the rest of the year. And I mean, like, why would you? And I know people will be like, oh, to fight the crowds, but I mean, it doesn't matter. You shop online for convenience. So if you're the type of person who shops online for convenience, then it would make sense for Black Friday you shop online for even more convenience. But I just have a hard time thinking that everybody was just like this year, just thinking, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do my shopping online. I don't know. When I say it's scary, it's not that like I'm scared. I really don't care. I would love to ride some puts down and in these companies. But it's odd. So anybody in the comments, Jeremy, yes, the Dow is really down 800 points. Yeah.
But it's only a half day today, so don't worry.
Yeah. So yeah, with today being like a half day, like it could be worse.
So normally if you trade on a 5-minute candle, you should be using 2.5-minute candles so that you're due to the work
speed. So you get the feel of it. You know, you feel like you've been there the entire day. It's only math and science. All right.
So I know you don't. You're going to change the subject just a moment. I know you don't watch a lot of TV, but there's a late night show called Jimmy Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
He has a segment where he pens letters and he pulls out a pen and it's kind of a comedy thing. But I think we should do a segment similar to that. And if I was to pen my letter would be, "Dear Bob, it's after Thanksgiving." That's all I have to say.
Because there ain't nothing nice to say after that. I mean,
newsflash, buddy, we're here.
Yeah.
So let's get it going.
Yeah, newsflash. Don't want us showing up at your house. Just saying.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, so let's jump into this final ticker. So this one, man, I am so glad I did not alert this. This was almost an alert, and it's this ticker DIDI. And this company right here is, if you really hold on a second. If you really dig into it, this is a Chinese company. They IPO'd not too long ago, actually. Let's see, June 30th. IPO'd, opened up at 1665, hit a high of 1801, and then closed the day at 1414. So they just came onto the market IPOing, and the reason why it is down so much today is because the Chinese government just doesn't want their information getting out into let's be honest, into the Americans' hands. While they have their hands actually into, hold on a second. They have their hands into quite a few things. They're basically just like deeply ingrained into the tech world. They also do cybersecurity. And when I was researching this company, I got into it and I was like, oh wow, a Chinese cybersecurity company. And while I don't like the government of China, their cybersecurity, their cybersecurity is the best in the world. I hate to say it. And I was just like, man, this stock is, well, then when I was looking at it, it was under $9. But I was like, wow, cybersecurity company under $9 for China. This thing has a whole lot of potential. And their share structure, they have a high share structure, but it was a $9 stock then when I was looking at it. But their share structure is 4.8 billion shares. But with it pulling back so much from its IPO not long ago and what they are about, that's why I was actually okay with it. But the Chinese government came out and said, hey, we want you to delist from the New York Stock Exchange. Because they just, they don't want that access getting out to the United States. So this is going to be an interesting one. I'm curious as to how they're going to try to handle this. And the reason why I say that is because one part of me wants to say they just can't say, hey, we're done, guys. We're packing up our bags. We're delisting. We're going home and screw over all of the investors. But it is China. But on the other hand, I'm like, they can't do that because if they screw over the investors, the shareholders like that, the United States is going to have some severe repercussions for all Chinese stocks. So
it would create a financial war.
Yeah, it'd do something. I don't know. Anybody in the comments, if you have more knowledge on this than I do, like what would happen here, please let us know. I mean, I don't know what would happen, honestly, overall. Like in the long term. I mean, obviously I can understand what would happen in the short term if they delisted and screwed everybody over. So I don't know. Are they going to just do some buyback of everybody's shares? And, what if they would do a buyback of everybody's shares? Like, what about all these people who are holding it up here at $18, $18.01? Like, just hit a high at $18.01 because someone bought at least one share at $18.01. So now, while that person probably still ain't in it anymore, but let's just say that there are people still in it. Are they going to screw everybody over or what? That would be interesting. So, Brian, thank you very much for the tip. Let me run through the comments really quickly.
A couple of our regulars aren't in here. They must have had a good Thanksgiving. They're sleeping in.
They're out there just running through all those stores with no lines in it, buying up everything.
Getting all their shopping done.
Let's see, I'm just reading some comments. Alrighty, so I don't really see much in the comment section, but today's pre-market, besides anything we've talked about before, it is rather dead. So yeah, Todd, do you have anything else?
No. It's big thing is today is that the market closes at 1:00. So I think you got to take that into your plans and your considerations. We're late in the month. We've only got a couple of trading days left in November, so take a look at your P&L, your budget, and be smart about it, and enjoy your long weekend.
Oh yeah, it is Friday, man. Another boring weekend. All right, everybody. So everybody trade safe, trade smart, and we hope you enjoy your holiday weekend, and we will catch y'all on Monday.
See you guys.